And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Tonight, we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Wait, set! Alert!
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And Short pulls it in. And some room to work. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go now! Let's go!
And they'll begin by running the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this throw will be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 25-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Brady now on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can...
And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And some room to roam now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 67 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Hey, goal 66, 72. Rip. Check it.
On 1st down, Brady. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate that wasn't picked off.
66.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check it, reload.
They'll look to throw here. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14.
Goal 50. Hey, 66. 53, Linda. Alert. Wait, 28. Hey, Alan.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Ravens have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Topper! Topper! Hey, Wahoo!
from midfield now. Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, set.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
X3. 2 X3. Hey, orbit.
Now Lawrence to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
You got bombers. Hey, Haywood. Hey, Alpha.
They'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Travis Kelce with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Brady now on 1st down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Running left is Dillon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Gano's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21.
Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
61. Max box right. 81.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
6-6. Bullet high. Hey, Delta.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of his mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. These are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Brady to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go Bandit! Let's go no, 66! Check it, reload!
To throw is Brady. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Sugar!
let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
72. Ozzie! Ozzie! Hey, check it!
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Hey, stand on!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And quickly to Kelsey. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. From the 38, Lawrence. That's caught. It's John Hightower. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Here we go, here we go.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
Great zone, Travis.
They'll look to run with Singletary, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Devin Singletary, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Regular! Let's go!
He'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's caught at the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Rip! Check it! Rip!
Now Brady again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, you throw the pick, not good at all.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this 3rd quarter of play. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Look at me. Go.
Now Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 2nd down, here's a run. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room, a turnover on the opening drive of this 3rd quarter.
I like your identification there, because that's exactly what they discussed in the locker room before they came out on the field. Let's get the ball, let's go down and score, put some points on the board and feel good about it. Not an insurmountable lead, but definitely not how they saw it at halftime.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side with Dillon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down.
72. Check it, reload. Hold 50. Hey, 66.
Here's Brady. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
61, matchbox, light. Hey, high 7.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Hightower. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Hey, Orbit. Hey, Roy. Stop.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And his throw here is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Lawrence will throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. They have pressure coming, and they got him once again. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey.
Down.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand. And that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Hey, T6. Hey, Delta.
To throw again is Lawrence. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, With his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Rohrwasser's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Brady. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 52 yards. We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating. But his message there, keep waiting. They'll run here with Dillon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A.J. Dillon. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
72.
Brady will look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Come on,
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, Charlie!
Now Lawrence on 1st down. This will be taken in by Hightower. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 65 yards. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 94 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
They
run once more with Dillon. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football. Bench today, 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 54 yards. Brady's going to look to throw. And the Ravens are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Okay, ready?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Room here to run. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Go. Hey, Echo.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. Incomplete.
Ready.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, high 7. Hey, 2. Let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Saheed Blacknell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts as early as opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
On 2nd down, another one for Dillon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. after that run. Still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. Frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Wait, that's... Go Bandit! Check it! Let's go up. No, 66! Sugar!
He'll go for it. It's Brady. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Dillon up the middle to about the 26 here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
All right, here we go.
Again, it's Dillon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 108 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Dillon. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Hey,
on 2nd down, Dillon. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive?